Some say credit cards are evil, and I used to believe them, but I have 6 credit cards now and I plan to apply for a lot more. All 6 of my cards right here are no annual fee cards. A lot of credit cards, especially the premium ones, they will charge you an annual fee, but I am not charged anything to have these credit cards in my possession. A quick disclaimer before I get into the cards that I have: credit cards are not for everyone. If you have been financially irresponsible in the past, maybe credit cards aren't something for you. Debit cards are a great option, but if you're looking to get cash back on every purchase that you make, credit cards are great for that. The first card I ever got was the Desert Financial Credit Union Visa Platinum card. I think Desert Financial is just local to Arizona. It's just the credit union, the bank that I use to have my savings account, my checking account. I decided to get this card 3.5 years ago just because I realized that I wanted to get credit cards. I wanted to start building up my credit. If I was going to get a house at some point in the future, thought it would be good to have some credit built up, and so that's why I decided to sign up for this one. I really did no research going into it. They just asked me if I wanted to sign up for a credit card when I was making a check deposit there, and I was like, wait, actually, yeah, I do want to sign up for a credit card. So this is the most basic one right here. They offer me basically nothing. That's why I hardly ever use it anymore. There's no annual fee, so that's good. But there are no rewards except for building my credit. But that's actually a very good first card that I had, because I don't know if I would have been able to apply for too many other ones, especially with no credit history. My next card was the Hilton Honors American Express card. This one I've had for almost 2 years now. This is extremely better than the first card that I had because it actually gives me points when I use it for Hilton purchases, restaurants, or anything else. There was also a huge sign-up bonus going on at the time where I got 100,000 Hilton Honors points for just simply being approved for this no annual fee card. That is so amazing because me and my wife got 6 free nights at hotels in Europe for just signing up for the card and being approved using those 100,000 points. So we paid absolutely nothing for those 6 nights. This card gives you 7 times points at Hilton hotels, 5 times points on dining and grocery stores, and then 3 times points on every other purchase. So now, just with my second credit card, I now had points on every single purchase. However, I'm not in love with this card because I prefer cash back. I don't want to just get Hilton Honors points when I make purchases, because the only place I can actually use those points is when I'm staying at a Hilton hotel. And sometimes I can find hotels for much cheaper than the cheapest Hilton hotel. And so I don't often want to use this card too much, even if I get the same amount of value as I would on a different cashback card. I do believe I'm going to have a referral link in the description if you want to sign up for this card or any other American Express card. Just use the link down below, and I believe that you are going to get a huge bonus when you sign up for it, and then that'll also help me out. These are affiliate links, and so I will get small compensation if you decide to use that link. The third card I applied and was accepted for is the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature card. This one gives me 2% cash back on every single purchase. I don't get more than 2%, I don't get less than 2%. I really like that about this card. Is I basically use it for my everyday purchases, pretty much everything that I don't get a higher cashback reward on with a different credit card. To apply for and use this card, you are going to have a Fidelity account, whether it's a brokerage account, Roth IRA. You just need to be able to have a Fidelity account, and then you can start using this card, or you can start applying for this card. What this does is it takes all of the money that I have earned in cashback, the 2%, and it pools it into my Fidelity account. I will then be able to use that money that is in my Fidelity account and then either invest it into my brokerage account or my Roth IRA. I like this card because it is Visa and it is basically accepted everywhere. American Express, the last card I mentioned, is accepted, I think, pretty much everywhere in the United States, but when I'm traveling internationally, American Express is not accepted everywhere. I can use this Fidelity card pretty much every single place where cards are accepted, and it has a 1% foreign transaction fee. So if you subtract the 1% foreign transaction fee from the 2% cash back, I'm still earning 1% cash back every time I'm traveling internationally and I use this card. This next one might be my favorite card that I have. It is the Chase Freedom Flex Mastercard. This card is so great. It gives 5% back on travel booked through Chase, like plane tickets or hotels. It gives you 3% back on dining, which is huge. 3% back on dining. I mean, we all eat food a ton, so that is very nice to get more than the 2% cash back I got on the previous card that I mentioned. And it also has 5% cash back on rotating categories. I'll put the categories up of this year right here, just so you can see what is offered. It is fantastic. I really try to take advantage of the 5% rotating categories. To get 5% cash back on purchases is huge. And also the travel that is booked through Chase is also 5% cash back. So that is great as well. I've had this card for a little over a year, and it is so nice to use because me and my wife are always flying everywhere, trying to go travel as much as possible. And so this is so useful to not have to pay full price for plane tickets. And the really nice part about this card is I don't have to spend the cash back in a certain way. With the Hilton card, I have to spend it on hotels. With the Fidelity card, I have to spend it within my Fidelity account. But with this one, the cash back can just go straight into my bank account. And the other two cards that I'm gonna mention in here has that as well. So it's a huge bonus that doesn't come with the other cards. If you want to sign up for this card or any other Chase card, the link will be in the description. I get a small kickback off of that, and I believe you also get a good sign-up bonus as a reward for using my link. This card has a foreign transaction fee of 3%, so I never use it internationally, just to book the travel, and then I'll use other cards when I'm actually traveling. These next two cards do not have foreign transaction fees. That's what I'm looking for in a credit card when I'm applying for it. This is the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa. I just wanted to get this one because we make a lot of purchases on Amazon, and we get 5% cash back when we do so using this card. It is a very niche card because I really only use it for Amazon, but sometimes our Amazon purchases can be really high, and so it's great to get that 5% cash back. I believe they also have 2% cash back on dining and gas, but I use other cards for dining and gas, so that really doesn't come into play there. And then they have 1% cash back on every other purchase. But like I already said, I have other credit cards that will give me more cash back, and so I only use it for Amazon. I believe this card also had a $200 sign-up bonus. They gave me a $200 credit to use for Amazon purchases. It was really nice to receive that because that's just an added bonus on top of the 5% cash back I get. And so, yes, I don't get a lot of cash back when I use this card, but I've had it for a little over a year, and it's worked out really well for me. I am happy that I have that card. My sixth card is the Discover It Cashback card. This card is the most recent addition to my collection. I got it about 8 months ago, and one of the reasons I decided to get this one is for their unique sign-up bonus. Every single penny that I get in cash back for the first 12 months I've had the card, they will double that at the end of the year. They do 5% rotating categories, and so I'll put up the calendar of this year for the cashback that they're doing, and you just have to find out what they are going to give 5% cash back on for that quarter, and then you're going to want to make purchases using this card. It's very similar to that Chase Freedom Flex card that I mentioned earlier. My only problem with this card is that they do 1% cash back on everything else, so it's not as good as a lot of the other cards that I have, and I don't use it that often, but it does have a no foreign transaction fee, and so I use that when I'm out of the country. It's very nice to use it that way. And that 1% basically doubles to 2% cash back because I know that I'm getting all of that cash back doubled at the end of the first 12 months. That also means that the 5% cash back on rotating categories actually doubles to 10% cash back at the end of those 12 months. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I've had it for 8 months now, and in 4 months, I'm going to be able to receive all of that cash back, and I can deposit it directly into my bank account. There are other cards I'm looking at hopefully getting in the future like the City Custom Cash Card where they give 5% on your choice of category, the Blue Cash Everyday Amex card that gives 3% back on grocery, and there's even the American Express Platinum card, which has a gigantic fee of almost $800, but you can get airport lounges around the world. I don't think that's worth it to spend that much money on a card. I really like the no annual fee cards, but just a possibility for the future. The purpose of owning a lot of credit cards is to increase my overall credit and my credit limit. I will never come close to spending all of that credit limit that I have, and I will always pay these credit cards off in full at the end of the month when the statement comes in, so that I will never pay a penny in interest. If you want to sign up for any of the credit cards that I mentioned in this video, make sure to check out the links in the description. If you want to use my referral link, you can probably get a pretty good sign up bonus. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.